Hello, I am Jacqueline Housel, a member of the League of Women Voters of the Greater Dayton area, and I'm here today with candidates running for the Sugarcreek Town Board of Trustees. The candidates are Bob Baird, Fred Cramer, Douglas Day, Marvin Moeller, Jody Puttenbow. We have three candidates who are unable to join us due to prior commitments today. They are Bob Baird, Douglas Day, and Jody Putterbow. We will start our interviews today by giving the candidates 1 minute to tell us about themselves and why they want to serve on the Sugarcreek Township Board of Trustees. And we're going to start with Fred Cramer. So, Fred, you have 1 minute to open.
Super. Well, this is my third time running for trustee, and I can't tell you how much enjoyment I get out of this. And what I enjoy out of it is working with the people, working with the township, and more importantly, working with the other two trustees. I can't do anything by myself. It's a team. And we've got a really good team, Sugarcreek Township. So this is my third time running. This is the best shape the township's ever been in, both financially and from a leadership standpoint. We are recognized by the people around us in Greene County, the towns and municipalities and villages in Montgomery County as a leader in the community. And we're there because of the leadership team that we have at Sugarcreek Township. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. And now we're going to turn to Marvin Moeller. Please tell us a little bit about yourself and why you want to serve on the Sugarcreek Township Board of Trustees.
Okay, I am a lifelong resident of Sugarcreek Township. I'm married for 47 years. I got 2 children and 5 grandsons. I hold a degree in public safety administration and have proudly served our township since I was 18 years old. Beginning with my career as a firefighter, paramedic, and lately serving as Sugarcreek Township's fire chief. I was a member of the first comprehensive land use plan for the township and played a key role in adopting our current zoning regulations. Sugarcreek faces several pressing challenges, including the $100 million I-675 Wilmington Pike intersection project and the Feedwire Road Bridge widening project. We've got problems with rising costs for essential equipment and personnel, and difficulties in recruiting and retaining first responders. And now there's a statewide initiative to eliminate property taxes. I work closely with the state and federal representatives to address these issues and advocate for our township. As a trustee, I've worked with the city of Bellbrook, the school board, and the park district to share resources and improve efficiency. I stay actively involved in the day-to-day operations to ensure a strong, well-run Sugarcreek Township.
Okay, thank you. Now we're going to ask each candidate one of three questions. I'll ask each candidate the same questions, and you'll have 2 minutes to respond to each question. And then I will move on to the next candidate and give them 2 minutes to respond. And for this, we're going to start with Marvin Moeller. And I'm asking, what do you see as the biggest challenges facing the township?
Some of the biggest challenges we have facing the township is funding. That's the reason why we're doing a lot of collaboration with all the other areas with the city of Centerville and the 675 project. We are working with the city of Bellbrook right now, trying to have a study done by the Ohio fire chiefs to put the fire departments back together and serve the community as one, which will save everybody a lot of money in the long run. So we're collaborating with that. When it comes to the budget, like Fred was talking about, we've got the best budget we've had in years in Sugarcreek Township because we watch the budget, we question everything that goes in and being asked for. We always ask if it's a want or a need, and we go by that to make our decisions on it. We've bought fire trucks now and never had to put on a fire levy to purchase fire trucks. We've bought probably 7 or 8 police cruisers in the last 4 years to get our police department up. We bought service trucks and also all the equipment that the people need to do their jobs and to serve Sugarcreek Township.
Thank you very much. And now we're going to turn to Fred Cramer. What do you see as the biggest challenges facing the township?
Well, when I came here, there were 2 issues. Number one was the concern of annexation by the other cities surrounding us. And so Marvin talked about the funding. He's absolutely correct. So it's the funding and annexation are the 2 biggest issues facing Sugarcreek Township. So issue 1, how do we address annexation? When I started here, we spent $500,000 in legal fees suing Centerville. What we've done is we've built relationships, not me, us, the trustees of Sugarcreek Township, with everybody in Greene County, everybody in Montgomery County, not everybody. Centerville, which was our biggest concern, we were the partner of the year with those guys last year. How do you fix that? You build trust with each other. We have built trust. My campaign's called Trusted Leadership We Can Count On, because we've built that trust. I'm endorsed by Centerville, Washington Township, Kettering, Oakwood, and every city and municipality in Greene County. Second piece Marvin brought up was funding. He hit the nail on the head. Absolutely right. How do we do more? We're too small to do these big projects. We don't have enough money. They talk about numbers that we can't even fathom. What we've done is learn to collaborate and work with them. We're getting 675. We broke that down. We can't do it in one shot, but we broke it down into 5 sections. In those 5 sections, we already have funding from Miami Valley Regional Planning because we work with Miami Valley Regional Planning to get those kind of funds. You can talk about leadership all you want, but you got to deliver. We built a memorial park, and we did a dedication back here a month or so ago and put a statue in there and used no money from taxpayers. So we figured out how to make that happen. And that's what leadership's all about.
Okay, thank you very much. Now we're going to move on to a second question. What should the township trustees do to address the housing needs in the township? And for this, we're going to turn to Fred Cramer first.
So Sugarcreek Township is a very hot commodity. If you look, it's the fastest growing township in the Miami Valley. So there are more people trying to move in. We've done a couple of things. Number one, 14% of the housing in Sugarcreek Township is low income. So 14% of the people in Sugarcreek Township live in apartments. So we built condos, and we are addressing that with low income housing as well as high end housing. So Feedwire Farms, they wanted to put 120 homes in a piece of property that wouldn't support that, in our opinion. We got them down to 80. So we're working hard to make sure they're using the right building material and that the values of the houses are going up. And so we're protecting the values of the property of people of Sugarcreek Township. We're very proud of that.
And thank you. Now we're going to ask the same question of Marvin Moeller. What should the township trustees do to address the housing needs in the township?
As Fred stated, we already got housing in our township with apartment buildings in it right now. We have a lot of new housing going in off of Brown Road, which is all apartment complexes out there for people who move into those complexes there. One of our biggest problems we have in Sugarcreek Township, like we said, it's a desirable place to live right now. And we have farmland that's in our agricultural zoning where it's allowed 5 acres coming up for sale. And these lots are selling for $50,000 without no water, no sewer, no gas lines or anything. Most times saying water, they can't even get water on the property. So our property's that hot that people are buying it, putting in systems, trying to get it to go down. We've looked at it before and talked about it, and we'd like to try to help where we can. But the problem is our township is getting to the point now that we have hardly any places left to put any other housing in it, except for a couple of flat areas that are being developed in right now. Again, we support up around the North Lakeman area. We have quite a few apartments in there. They may be able to get something put back in there, but again, it's going to be driven by the developer. They don't build nothing unless they know they can make money at it. So we will do whatever we can. If a developer approaches us about trying to do some development for other housing, we'll definitely be looking at it with them.
Okay, great. Thank you very much. And now we're actually going to turn to Marvin Moeller again for the third question, which is, could you describe the skills and experience you will bring to the Township Board of Trustees?
Well, like I said, I've been a lifelong resident of Sugarcreek Township. I've been to a lot of the zoning meetings. I've been to a lot of the trustees meetings before I became a trustee. Being the fire chief of this community, I got to know all the business owners. I've worked hard with a lot of the business owners. I did all the plan reviews with the plats and stuff before when we built the shopping centers up through here. I've got an education in public safety administrations where my degree's at. I go and meet with the homeowners associations when we can to sit down and discuss their problems and see what they need and what their needs are and how their activities also. I'm a good listener. I've been president of I'm at the Greene County Fire Chiefs Association, the Greene County Township Trustees Association. I do sit right now on Miami Valley Regional Planning on the executive board. I bring a lot of experience there. I sit on the health board. Before I was the director for the Emergency Management Association for Montgomery and Greene County. So I got a lot of experience in there. And my background's in fire safety and public safety. So I worked a lot with the police department, especially when the police department started up. Right now, when the service department needs help with plowing roads, I go out and help plow roads. They need help mowing grass, I'll do that. I work with them on equipment purchases. Since I did own an excavating business at one time, I understand equipment, what we have to get the jobs done that we have in the township be done. We do fire trucks. I understand the specifications for fire trucks and ladder trucks also. So anything we need like that, I ride with the police department before in the past to understand their skill levels, what they need, and what they have to go through. And they have to go through a lot. Those police officers do when they're traffic stops. So I just have a lot of experience. Township people, like I said, I've been doing it for over 50 years now, working with the township. So I understand the township. I know where the township needs to be and where we need to go to in the future.
Thank you very much. And now we're going to turn to Fred Cramer. Could you describe the skills and experience you will bring to the Township Board of Trustees?
Yeah, I was the president of Guide Technology, so I learned when you're running a small business how important it is to be able to collaborate and work with other people. And how you do that is you got to build trust. We build trust with our residents, with our neighbors, and with the public officials. And that's why that collaboration, that trust that we build is why we became Partner of the Year with Centerville. They now trust us and want to work with us. It's easy to say those kind of things, but we deliver results, and we're fiscally responsible in doing it. Let me give you an example. Since I've been in office, we've increased the revenue to the road service department without a levy. We've had to have a levy for the police department. We did that a year ago. Now, we got 14 of our residents to put a reference of them of why they were voting for the police levy on our website, on the election website. Now, that's because they trust us and they understand that we're not putting a levy on there unless we absolutely need it. We had a resident then call a number of the residents in the township to make sure they voted for it, and it passed. We had 57% of the people voted for that levy. This year, we had a fire levy. We went and got same number of people to endorse it, and we got another resident who wrote a letter at his own expense to every citizen of Sugarcreek Township telling them why he thought we ought to pass that fire levy. We passed that with 62%. What we've built as a team at Sugarcreek Township is trust with our residents, trust with our neighbors, trust with public officials. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. And now in closing, we would like to provide each candidate with a minute for a closing statement. And we're going to go to Fred Cramer first for his closing.
Well, I'll tell you, I really appreciate the honor and privilege of serving the residents of Sugarcreek Township. I'm retired. I have no agenda except to do what's right for the people of Sugarcreek Township. And to that end, we don't let developers bully us. We tell them what we'll accept. And we've got the relationships with these other communities that if they say, oh no, we're going to annex you, we don't let them bully us. We take that to heart. I love being part of this because I'm helping building the township and building it the way that our residents want it. And we can prove that by the way that they pass the levies that we ask for. Proud and excited to be there. I say trusted leadership we can count on. Vote for Fred Cramer.
Thank you. And now, Marvin Moeller, we're going to move to you for your closing statement.
Thank you. Well, being a lifelong resident of Sugarcreek Township, I've had the unique opportunity to watch our community grow from the small rural township to the vibrant place it is today. That growth has been guided and regulated by the land use plan and zoning policies we put in place earlier, long before the development reached our area. I've been involved in nearly every aspect of Sugarcreek Township for over 50 years. I'm not a one-issue politician. I know the challenges we face. I understand all the pieces and how they fit. As the saying goes, I've been there, done that, I've got the t-shirt. I've dedicated countless hours to ensuring that our township not only thrives today, but is well positioned for the future. I've worked hard to maintain a balanced budget and have consistently worked with the surrounding communities and politicians and entities to cut costs and improve services for all of you. November 4th, I humbly ask for your continued support and your vote to keep Sugarcreek Township strong and moving forward. Let's keep moving forward with more.
Thank you very much for your participation today, and good luck with your campaigns. The League of Women Voters encourages all candidates to run an issues-oriented campaign. Our goal is to educate the voting public and strengthen our elective political process. The annual Voters Guide will be distributed beginning the first week of October in the Dayton Daily News, AIM Media suburban newspapers, and at local libraries, schools, and businesses. Early voting for the upcoming election begins October 7th at your Board of Elections, where you can request an absentee ballot. However you decide to vote, your opinion matters and helps make our democracy work. Thank you very much.